Right, it's your boy Slash and Burn here, and well, it's a different video, and the reason for this, it's been confirmed that the new Grid game's coming out, and it's different to your typical Forza game. So I have jumped on Grid 2 after however long. I think it came out in 2012 or something. It's a very, very old game. Haven't played this in ages. I would have liked to play Grid 1, but I can't. I have no way of recording that because it's on the Xbox 360 and it's not back compatible. So therefore, I'm stuck on this game for a thing. Please let me know if you want a trilogy for this, or like, you know, a 1, 2 and 3 before the game comes out and I buy it, because I don't mind doing a series on this, because I'm not going to do very much editing for these videos, and if you like it, you don't. I've just started up my career mode for this. I've basically deleted my old career mode, but it's fine. I can start again. Anything for content with YouTube. But I think on my last one I almost completed it anyway. It would have been boring just to show you what I had. So let's just get into it, really. And
this is our big chance to get noticed.
I just let you listen, to be honest with you.
Show them what you got.
I know that this game is an arcade game, which is very, very, very... I love arcade games, like Need for Speed and that, but they're not too serious. They're more for the mick, and like they don't put too much effort into it, but they put enough effort into it so it's fun. And that's one thing I like as well, the flashback system, which is very good. It's better than the Forza system, because you only get like 5 flashbacks, and depending on what difficulty you're on, you can put that into perspective and do it like that. But this guy, he's starting to run away from me, and I don't know what he's... I have no idea, man. This man's pretty quick. But yeah, just let me know if you want me to do any of these videos, like a series, like 1, 2, 3, because I would appreciate your feedback on this video. You never know, it might be released. You never, like, I don't even know if... There you go, I'll finish. I'll let you listen.
Keep track of the amount of camera phones focused on you. That performance is going to get us noticed. Just you wait and see.
Well, he said it himself. It's going to get us noticed. And I think if I remember last time I played this, there was fans that you can get. The more fans you get, the better races you get. Yeah, this is the start of it.
No need to decide right away. I've set you up with a track day at Indianapolis Speedway. Enjoy it. Practice and consider my offer. I'll be in touch in a few days.
Well, that's good. There's going to be our first break then for this team. We've got an opportunity to race at a racetrack and show what we've got and get signed by a racing team. Perfect, guys. This is perfect. Oh my god, I missed our career modes for all old games. Now, why can't they make games like this anymore? Like, it's not all about how many cars you own or what expensive supercar you've got. It's about how, like, what you can do for a club or whatever. Because I remember, I don't think there was no supercars to this game. I just think it was all for your reputation and anything. Because I don't know if you could buy cars. I think it was on the first one you could buy cars on. But on the second one, the one I'm playing now, I think you didn't need to buy cars. you just did challenges for them, and well, that's one fat drift.
Try to keep an eye on your approach speed coming into tight corners.
But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this game. I didn't like it too much when it came out. Obviously, I expected big things out of the first grid when it first came out, which is reasonable because the first grid I spent hours and hours in that game. I'm pretty sure I completed it like at least 3 times because I did the 24-hour endurance race, and I used to love that because you could actually damage your car and you were made to drive clean basically, and it was just, that's when the good games were made. But now we got Forza. Forza's not too bad. That's when, like, Forza these days, they add new things to make us happy, but in reality, if it was real life racing that they make games that they used to back in the day, there wouldn't be people ramming you into walls or whatever, because then you're gonna have to be chill and not crash. I think I'm gonna do one more lap. Actually, no. Actually, I'd rather not end session. But yeah, I have mixed opinions on this game. It was a good storyline.
For a while now, and your performance in Chicago is the reason why you had to drive around the Indianapolis Speedway.
Yeah, it was a good racing game. I'm sorry for the pauses. I'm just watching the cutscenes. I haven't seen these in however long. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad of a game. I would still rather play Grid 1 and try to get content out for you when it does. But I can't. I seriously can't until I get a better game capture or whatever. I can't use it on Xbox 360 because how the USB is, which is a fair enough thing. But there you go. I've got a team now. Yeah, right. This is where I get my name and stuff, and I guess it's a new beginning for me. Obviously, my name's Sean, and the second name's not one. It's Martin. But yeah, I don't think I have any people that sub to my channel that has played this game. But if you have, I would like to know your opinion on this, and because honestly, I want when this new game comes out, I really want it to be like the first Grid, but I want a few mixed things from the second one to make it a more modern and updated game. I've heard from YouTube channels that's got pre-release gameplay and stuff that the developer actually said that all the drivers, like for example, let's say one of the drivers is Steve, if he's an aggressive driver, he would basically be aggressive throughout the whole time you're playing that game. Let's say Jonathan here, if he's a chilled out driver and doesn't do very much, and doesn't want to go into crash people or whatever, he would do that for the whole season, which I like that. It's more real life, it's more lenient on things, and if then throughout your whole season you'll be like, oh yeah, I know he's an aggressive driver, I'm going to stay away from him, or he's going to put me in the wall, which is good. But not much to be said there.